Hi guys, today I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. First of all, my tattoos. I get quite a few questions, and I have done kind of since I started my blog a few years ago about the tattoos I have and where I got them done and all this stuff, and I've never really spoken about it before. I think because it's quite a personal thing and I didn't want people leaving horrible comments saying they didn't like them or whatever, because I got them for me and they weren't for anyone else. So in the nicest way possible, I don't really care if no one else likes them. My family and friends hate tattoos, so I definitely didn't get it for anyone else. So if you don't like them, please don't tell me, just, it's not necessary. So anyway, I thought I'd talk you through. I've got 4 tattoos. So my first tattoo is one that's on my lower back. It's kind of like on the back of my hip. It's not in the centre, it's just on the right hand side. I used to wear my jeans and trousers really low, so I used to see it all the time. Now I wear high-waisted trousers, I never see it. But it is a treble clef, which is like a music thing, for those of you that don't know. I got that done when I was 16, I think. It was either 16 or 17, which I think is under the age that you're supposed to be to get tattoos. I don't really know how I did that, but I did. I got it done in Camden at a place called Camden Locks. I think it cost me about £30, which is too cheap. You should never pay that for a tattoo. There's normally like a minimum like of 50 or sometimes like £80. So, and it was my first tattoo, and it definitely didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. I mean, I did get it in kind of quite like a chubby part of my body, but it was alright. I think I remember I had to like break halfway through to sort of stick my head out the window because I felt a bit sick, but it definitely didn't hurt as much as piercings. I've had my belly button pierced in the past, I don't have it anymore, and I've had like my ears pierced and up here, and I think piercings hurt more than tattoos. So yeah, I remember my first one, I was quite surprised that it didn't hurt that much, but it was quite a small tattoo. So yeah, I got that one. As I said, I don't really ever see that one anymore because it's kind of quite low down and I don't really wear clothes that show that area anymore. The second tattoo I got was when I was 19, and I was on my gap year. Such a cliche. On my gap year I went to Thailand, Australia, Fiji, LA for like, I was travelling for about 3 months, and I got them to draw it in Thailand. I think I got them to draw it in Koh Phi Phi. I'll show you now. It's on my ankle and it's Thai writing that means flower for lily, because I didn't want to get lily, so I got flower. And I got them to draw it in Koh Phi Phi. I got it hennaed on in Bangkok to see if I liked it. I asked absolutely everyone what it meant to check. So if you're Thai and you're watching this and it means Thai green curry, please don't tell me because it's there now and whatever. I'd rather not know if it doesn't mean flower, but it's supposed to say flower. And yes, I got it hennaed on, I tried it, and I didn't want to get it done in Thailand just because I've heard a few horror stories, and I don't know, I hadn't made my decision yet either. I wanted to wait a while, so I got it done on the way back in LA on Sunset Boulevard. I got it done in, I can't remember the name of the place because I went into somewhere that I think was called something Panther, and they said they couldn't do it because they weren't sure, they didn't know if it said the wrong thing they would have been held responsible, which is a bit annoying. So I went to the place next door, which wasn't recommended to me, it was just the place next door. I was googling it and there's one called Sunset Strip Tattoo, and I recognised the name, so it might have been that place, I'm not sure, and I also don't know how much it was. But that one hurt a little bit more because it was on my ankle, it's quite thin skin, it's near a bone, it was quite sensitive, but not unbearable. I've never like cried having a tattoo done. I don't think it's like a crying pain, it's just like a bit stingy and a bit annoying. It's like someone scratching you in the same place over and over again. It's just really annoying and you kind of just want the pain to stop, but it's not unbearable at all. So yeah, I got that one done in LA, and I got some really good cream in LA for tattoos. It was kind of like a watery gel. Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it was so good. It's really annoying that they don't sell it here. But yeah, that was probably the best like aftercare stuff that I'd got, which was in America. Tattoo number 3, it was this one. So these are the 3 stars I have on my wrist. This is probably the one that had the least thought put into it. I was at uni, I must have been about 2021, I think it might have been 2nd year uni. Yeah, probably 2nd year. And I was just used to draw this on my wrist all the time. I'm a real doodler when I'm in lectures or anything. It actually helps me concentrate. I'm always doodling. And I just remember I was always drawing stars on my wrist. Sometimes I tell people, you know, some people really like want you to have a meaning to your tattoos, so I just say, oh yeah, 3 stars, like 1 for me and 1 for my sisters, but it's not really for that. I kind of just wanted to get it done. So it's 3 stars. The one in the middle has like 2 outlines, and there's 2 little ones on the side. And yeah, I was just drawing it on and really liked it. And I got it done in Birmingham, which is where I was at uni. Oh no, I didn't. I'm lying. No, my boyfriend got his done in Birmingham. I came back to London for the weekend, and I went to Lal Hardy's place in Muswell Hill. Lal Hardy's a famous tattoo guy. I think it's called New Wave Tattoo. And I think this one was about £80. Because it's quite small, but like I say, normally they have like a cap number that you have to pay like minimum. So yeah, there's a little bit of smudging on it, which is a bit annoying. When I went in, the guy who was doing mine said it was his first day, which was a bit worrying. But the place is really good. I'm happy with it. I don't regret any of my tattoos, by the way. I'm not really that kind of person. Like, even if I don't love some of them, I'm not the sort of person to regret things. Like, you only live once, so I'm not really a regretting type. So yeah, anything else to say about the stars? Nope, I think that's just it. This one didn't have much thought going into it. And then the next one, my 4th tattoo, is this one. And this one probably had the most thought go into it. I feel like I'm not going to promise anything, but I feel like this is my last tattoo. Because I don't want people to look at me and see that I've got tattoos everywhere. I think mine are quite like hidden. And I feel like, I know I've obviously got loads of space, but I feel like I've run out of space of where I'd want to put a tattoo. And these 2 I mainly got because they're for me and I want to be able to see them. My first 2 tattoos I can't really see. It's like my ankle, my back. And I just realised that the whole point of tattoos was for me, so I wanted to get some that I could see and enjoy, and that's why I really like my wrist ones, probably the best. So yeah, this one had the most thought go into it. I got it done earlier this year, so when I'm 24, and I got it done in the family business in Exmouth Market in London, which is my favourite tattoo place. I love it. Really cool guys, like they literally live, breathe, eat, sleep tattoos. You have to book really far in advance. It's quite expensive. These are all signs of like a good tattoo place. I think the minimum may have been like £100, so I probably paid like 120 because mine's literally thin writing. So let me show it to you. It says New Kid in Town, which is a song by Eagles. I was born while this song was playing, well, the album was playing. My whole family are big Eagles fans. I've sort of grown up to the music, so it means a lot to me. And I kind of like the title New Kid in Town, and the song's all about like 15 minutes of fame, but then it goes away and someone else comes and takes your place, and I quite like the whole meaning of the song, and I love the song, and I just thought it was good. So I got that one done, and everyone keeps asking me like what the font is, but I actually got the guy, I think I had a guy called Francisco, and he drew it for me. He didn't want to. They said originally that they don't really draw fonts because obviously if they draw something and you just end up going back and forth changing it and it gets a bit stressful, but I just said I can't find anything that I like. So he was really patient with me, and we sat and drew it, and I kind of went over it and showed like what I wanted, and we kind of just played around with it for a while, and then got to this. I said to him the main things I really wanted it really, really fine writing, and like I wanted it that size. I did the little flick outs on the on the 2 ends on the side, so it kind of made it kind of smooth and flowing. And I got it there. I'm not sure why I got it there. That's just kind of where I fancied it. I was going to get it in the middle, but I decided to have it there. Although it's a bit like Talisa's, which I really don't like. I never show people that way. I always show people that way. But yeah, I really like this one. And also because it's there, I don't really see it all the time, but then when I catch it, I just like remember it's there, and it's really nice. I love tattoos. It's such like a love-hate thing. You either like them or you don't, I think. Like, I think most of my friends and family, my sisters have tattoos, but they've got like 1 or 2. And my friends all like hate tattoos. My parents hate tattoos. So I think if you want it, you have to really want it. Don't do it for anyone else. So yeah, those are my 4 tattoos. I think that's all I have to say about them. I probably won't get any more, but you never know. I always have to really think about what I want beforehand, and I always draw it on as well. Like with all my tattoos, I drew them on for at least a month beforehand just to kind of get used to it, see if I like it. But it's quite tricky sometimes. This one I had to get someone to help with. So yeah, that's all my tattoos. What else have I got to talk about today? Oh, I'm so excited. On Friday I'm going to Paris. My lovely, lovely boyfriend, I love him. It's our 5-year anniversary, and he's been planning a trip for ages. I kind of forgot about it because he told me early on that it was going to be a surprise. So I kind of just stopped guessing and kind of forgot that it's coming up this weekend. And he wanted to tell me a few days in advance because he knows I'm like super organised freak, and I wanted to like plan what I'm taking. He told me early on, and he like seriously told me that I wouldn't need a passport. So I was like, oh, it's not going to be Paris. And then I was like, oh God, it's going to be Birmingham. I just had this feeling that he thought it'd be romantic to go back to the place that we met. And I was like, oh no, a weekend in Birmingham's really not romantic. But then last night he told me it was Paris. He's got this amazing hotel booked, and he's got like dinner in the Eiffel Tower and like all these cafes. He's like literally planned like an itinerary for the weekend. We're going Friday to Sunday, and I'm so excited. I've been, but I think last time I went I was like 8 or 9, but I haven't been like as an adult, so I'm so excited. If you guys have any recommendations of where to go, where to shop, cafes, where to eat, anything, please comment below and let me know, or tweet me at Pebbles. I'm so excited. Hopefully I'll be able to take some photos for my blog, which is whatihearttoday.com, so go there if you want to see about my trip. But yeah, I'm just really excited for like a relaxing weekend, and hopefully it won't rain. And I'm excited to stay in a hotel. I haven't stayed in like a nice hotel in ages. It's so nice. I think that's all. I've been like working loads on my blog recently and putting loads of effort for like new creative kind of posts. So if you want to go check out my blog, I'll put the link below, and that would be great. I think my next video is going to be an empties video, which will probably be up Sunday night, hopefully, if I'm back from Paris in time. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you on Sunday. Bye!